Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a June and July favorites. Since it's at the tail end of July but it's not completely done yet, I wanted to include favorites from June as well. I have a little bit of makeup products, a few skincare, hair care, and then at the end also I'm going to throw in a little bit of fashion. If you guys are interested in seeing my favorites, stay tuned. To start off, I'm going to be starting with some makeup products that I've been loving this summer. My first product is this Almay Smart Shade, and this is in the shade light to medium. It's kind of like a BB cream, but it doesn't dry sticky, it doesn't dry kind of tacky on the skin at all. It's very, very hydrating. It's almost like a lotion that just gives you a little bit of coverage for those days that you don't want to wear makeup. Since it is summer right now, people don't really want to wear makeup all summer long. So this is a perfect no makeup product. See that it comes out white, and then as you blend it into your skin, it starts to get a nice color to it. I don't know if you can see that. And this X is from something last night, but it won't come off. That feels amazing on the skin whenever you don't want to wear makeup. This is my go-to no makeup. If I'm ever deciding to do full face of makeup, this is the foundation that I've been loving. It is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 foundation, and I have mine in the shade Ivory. And this is so awesome. It has this huge doe foot applicator like this and the products on the end, which I'm not a huge fan of just because you put it on your face and then you put it back into the jar, which I'm not super fond of. I really like my foundations in a pump. But besides that, the formula of this foundation is awesome. It is very, I would say, full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin at all. You can honestly use this to conceal underneath your eyes. Long lasting wear. I don't get creasy, I don't get oily at all through the day or anything like that. It's just an awesome foundation. This is definitely the one I've been wearing the most this summer. To apply that foundation, this is the brush that I've been using. The name is actually not on the brush, but I will definitely find it online and link it down below. But I know it is their $6 brush. It's so densely packed that the makeup does not get beyond the top layer of this. So you save a lot in product. My product glides on like a dream. This has definitely been my #1 brush, and it's only $6 at the drugstore. The next thing I've been using is this concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Cafe, and I've actually been using this as a bronzer, as a liquid bronzer. So I'll usually use my Clinique Foundation, and then I'll go in and just put this on my cheeks. This is what I have on today. My cheeks and then the sides of my forehead. I'll be using a synthetic brush and just lightly blend that around the edges of my face. It gives you such a sun-kissed natural look. Super easy. It takes like 5 seconds, way easier than powder. It's super warm. It just brings life to your face. If I'm ever feeling something different than using that cream bronzer, this is the bronzer that I've been using. This is by Physicians Formula, and it is the Bronze Booster. I've heard a lot of rave about this. This is kind of a old-time favorite. This color is so beautiful. It's warm but not too warm. It doesn't look orange on the skin, but it gives you such a nice bronzy glow. It really smells really good as well, so that's a plus. But this has just been the bronzer that I have been loving. But this is a new discovery, and this is the Maybelline Color Jolt. It claims to be an intense lip paint, and it is very intense in color. It's not matte or anything, which I did think it was going to be matte whenever I got it, but it's not, which I don't mind. The color on this is so pigmented. That's just one swipe, and you cannot see my skin at all through it. On your lips, all you need is one swipe. It really just applies a nice even pigmentation of color all on your lips without being sticky or creasy or anything like that. It doesn't smear as well, which is another big thing. This is a really good find from the drugstore. Next thing I've been loving are both of these palettes, the Revolution Makeup palettes, and I have mine in Hot Spice and in All About Bronze. One is a blush, one is a bronzer, and I've been using both of them. This is the bronzer palette. It comes with a nice selection of colors, and then over here they have glowy colors, and I do not actually like these two at all. They don't really give off any pigmentation or anything, so I find those to not be the best. This gold color right here in the palette is super beautiful if you are looking for a true gold highlight. You can kind of still see it on my finger after I already wiped it off. It's not glittery, it's a very, very gold sheen, and it's just really pretty. The whole palette was $10, so it's such a good deal. This Hot Spice palette, you can see that this one's used a little bit more, and this is because I use this blush every single day. This is my favorite color. I have it on right now. This blush is just beautiful. I have to say, these 3 colors kind of here in this L, I really cannot tell the difference in those colors at all. to me, they're all about the same. I honestly take my brush, I swirl it in all of them, and I just apply it to my cheeks. But this blush is so, I don't want to say sheer, but it gives you such a nice, beautiful, like, light color. It's not super duper pigmented where you have to tap off your brush 1,000 times to get it to look even. Again, these two metallic shades on the end, those I don't use, but everything else is awesome, and it's $10, so it's definitely worth it. You get a lot in this palette. Another palette I picked up and I've been using since I got it, this is the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette. This is the face palette. And I keep mine in my box because I'm crazy about whenever I get a new expensive product, I just keep it in the box so it doesn't get damaged or anything. And this is the actual palette. It says Jaclyn Hill in the middle and then the Becca Cosmetics around with, like, she describes it as a champagne-y kind of burst. But this is what the palette looks like on the inside. These two highlights right here are the reason I actually bought this palette. Mostly for this new gold. I already own Champagne Pop and I love it, but she came out with Prosecco Pop, which is right next to it right here, and this is a true gold highlight. It is beautiful. I was kind of against getting these highlighters just because I thought I can get a gold highlight somewhere else, like I don't need to spend the money on this. But the formula of these highlighters or any of these products in this palette is such good quality that it really is worth getting this palette, I would say. And you get a lot in it as well. These pans are really, really big. You're not going to run out of that for a long time. So one thing that I didn't know that I would like so much is this Rosé Spritz color right here. This is kind of a blush topper. It's kind of a mix between a highlight and a blush in one. It kind of gives your cheeks a rosy glow, but adds color as well. I have been loving it. It's a little bit bright for me, so I have to use a really light hand, but I do love that product. This palette has been getting a ton of use this summer. Alright, and that is all the makeup products that I have, so we're going to move on to kind of skincare and hair care. I'm going to do it kind of in one. So the first thing I use every single night whenever I'm taking off my makeup, I usually start by rinsing my face and then applying coconut oil to kind of loosen up all the makeup, and then I go in with this Purity face wash and get all that oil and makeup off in one, and it's super gentle on the skin. Woo! Super gentle on the skin. It doesn't leave a tight, sticky feeling after you're done washing your face like some other cleansers do. This says it hydrates and melts away makeup, contains deep cleansing agents, natural oil extracts, help condition the skin as well as deep cleans pores and eliminates makeup buildup, and that is exactly what it does. This is just my favorite cleanser. This is actually my second or third bottle, I'm not sure, but it is something I will continue to use. It's just so gentle and hydrating and cleansing all in one. That's one thing. Usually gentle cleansers don't really get all the makeup out, and this definitely does without being harsh on the skin. So I love that one. After I'm done taking off my makeup, in case there's any makeup left over, I've been using this Garnier Micellar water. Just put it on a little cotton pad and go over all my skin. It doesn't leave any residue or anything, and it gets off any extra makeup that you might have missed down your neck, on the sides of your face, anything like that. It gets everything off, and it's super, super gentle. I don't use this to take off my makeup, and maybe that's why most people don't like it, but I do use it to remove any excess makeup, and it works awesome. Something that I did pick up this month, so this is a new favorite, is the St. Ives Nourish and Smooth Oatmeal Scrub and Mask. And this was like $5 at the drugstore, so super affordable. And this is another gentle exfoliant. Because I do have such dry skin, if I use an intense exfoliant, the dry patches that I have kind of tend to stand up more just because it's kind of been rubbed off a little bit and it's kind of flared up, I guess. This is something that is gentle enough that it does not pull up my dry patches, but does exfoliate my skin. My skin feels super, super, super soft. Wow, that was a lot of supers. But it really does feel super soft after I use it, and it's just something I enjoy, and it smells delicious. It smells like oatmeal, which is my favorite ever. Oatmeal, I love oatmeal. Oh, it smells good. The exfoliant that I picked up smells like coconut and lime. Oh, the smell was what would draw me to it in the first place, and then I purchased it and used it and loved it. And this is a sugar scrub from Tree Hut. Some exfoliants, the water starts dissolving them, and so they start breaking down, and you don't really get that nice exfoliant. This has beads in it or something that stay. As you're using it, you can really feel the beads scrubbing at your skin, cleansing your skin, getting all that dead skin off, and that's why I love this product, because it doesn't disintegrate at all. Also really awesome before you do a spray tan or anything, because it doesn't leave any oily residue on your skin and just really gives you a nice exfoliation. Love this stuff. Skincare that I actually picked up kind of on a whim. I didn't hear anything about this product prior to purchasing it. I was kind of shopping around Costco one day and I saw this Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Refining Moisture Cream Complex. And because I got this at Costco, it really doesn't say anything about it. I don't know what's in it. I don't really know anything like that. The package is pretty clean and clear. There's nothing really written except for the title of the product. But this stuff has made my skin feel amazing this summer. This stuff really just smooths out your skin, makes it feel super hydrating. One thing I love about this, it's not oily on the skin. If you leave your skin for about 5 minutes, let it sink in, you can totally apply makeup over it and it works perfectly. I use this as night cream, I use this as day cream, I use this on my elbows if I'm ever feeling like I need a little bit of hydration, and it works so well. I really enjoy this and I'm glad I bought it. And then a little hair care that I picked up at Ulta the other day. I was kind of just looking around and I saw this was on sale, so I thought, hey, I'm gonna give it a try. It was only like $5 on sale. It's originally, I want to say $15 though. And this is the Shea Moisture Smooth Finish Thermal Protectant. And this is supposed to protect against high heat damage, frizz control, and make the hair soft and silky. This has no sulfates, no parabens, no phospholates, no mineral oil, and no exfoliates. Whatever that means. I use it as a thermal protectant. I put it in before I blow dry my hair, before I straighten my hair, anything like that. It can go on wet or dry hair. 3 or 4 squirts. You're supposed to squirt it in your hand and then put it through your ends and work it lightly to the roots. Whenever I first used this product, I did use too much and I used it too close to the roots, and it did make my hair a little bit oily. After I read the directions like you're supposed to do, I did find out that you're just supposed to put it on your ends in kind of a light coat, and I think it really does protect. It smells really awesome, and the feeling of it in your hand is not sticky at all. It's very creamy. It doesn't feel like other protectants that I've used kind of leave a sticky feeling in your hands. But this doesn't leave that at all. Feels good on the hair. This really does just make your hair feel a little bit softer on the ends and protects against heat, so that is a good thing. And the last thing that I wanted to cover was just a few little things that I've been wearing this summer. So first off, I picked up these shoes again at Costco. These are Adidas tennis shoes. They have a cloth fabric right here, so these are a little bit more, I would say, for me, these are a little bit more fashion tennis shoes. I wouldn't go running in these or anything just because they would get dirty. This is cloth, and then it has the original Adidas sign, and the inside has this bright neon orangey pink, which is just super cute. I've been wearing these with like cut off jean shorts or just ripped up jeans or anything like that with a t-shirt. They're just super comfy and super casual, and I've been wearing these a ton. And the next thing is sunglasses. Because it is summer, sunglasses are a must. These are my absolute favorites. I got all of these sunglasses here from Charming Charlie, and I got some of them in Springfield, Missouri, and then I got some of them, sorry, the lights are blinding, I'm so sorry. I got some of them in Springfield, Missouri, and some of them in Norman, Oklahoma. So these are my favorite. I don't even know if you can see because the light is so blinding, but they have like a rose gold reflective lens, and then the sides are rose gold as well. They're just like aviator shades. These have been my glasses that I keep in my purse, in my car, everywhere. These are another pair that I've been wearing a lot. These are kind of tortoise shell. They have big framed lenses, super big eyes, and have gold on the sides. Cute glasses, so I love these ones as well. And these are my black pair. To me, these look so expensive. All of these were about $9. Pretty big frames as well. I'm kind of into big glasses. And then they just have a little bit of gold detailing on the edges. And I just find these super cute. If I'm wearing a black outfit that day, I always wear these. I love them. And then last but not least, these sunglasses right here are similar to the second pair that I showed you, but they have more of a cat eye effect. They kind of go up on the edges, which I like. And then there's a band of gold on the top, and then that turtle shell coloring on the rest, and the sides are gold as well. Glasses are a must-have in summer, so this is kind of what I've been wearing a lot. Alright, and that is it for my June and July favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw some products that you might like to try yourself. I would love to know your recommendations. So if you guys could comment down below maybe your top 3 or 5 products that you've been using this summer, I would really appreciate that. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe as well. And I think that's it. So thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time.